Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Soviet Skylines. And today we're gonna be focusing on Galask and Weltier. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but actually I don't think this is gonna take a lot of time. I would like to focus on a couple of things that need to be finished as soon as possible. Some of those things would be road extension, I believe. We're gonna go for a couple of these bad boys over here. Longer road extensions, so I'm gonna go and get this one done, this one and this one. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need General Weltier to finish this one and of course this one. So let them finish those extensions of the road, and we're gonna focus on other things. First things first, Markusova and Statsova, we're gonna keep it as it is. Population wise, let me see real quickly while we are focusing on Weltier, what do we have here? So we have a couple of citizens missing in, is it more or less every building? Well, not really. Seems like it's decently populated, not overpopulated. They're missing kindergartens here, which is not a problem. Is it a problem? City Hall is all the way there now. Actually, it could be a problem. Let's see. Population. You can see a lot of empty buildings here. Why is that? Why is this building empty? Where is you? Where is you? Here we go. You is here. Right, so this building shouldn't be depopulated now because it looks like the air quality is much better here. What do we have in these buildings? We should probably phase these buildings out as well because they are close to here. What about this one? Are you working? This is obviously working. It's October actually, that's interesting. Let's test the heating system. This is a test of the heating system before the winter. By testing we mean what is the temperature that they're getting in the end here. Whoa. This is way too much. I did not expect this. If anybody who is interested or has any knowledge about the heat exchangers and heating, look at this. Let me show. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. So what are we seeing here? We have heating plant all the way here. Pipes going, all three pipes, as you can see, three pipes going underground all the way to this area here. Control, that's F3. They're going all the way to this building, and going two pipelines, as you can see underground, they're going to these forwarding stations. Now they're warm. I have no idea why they are so warm and this one is not. So heat exchanger is getting some pressure, but pumping station, they should have much less heat in them, or they should have at least the same amount of heat as here, but they are warmer for some reason. I have no idea why. Okay, continuing on, if we go all the way to Weltier Town Center, we have heat stations here, and they are running at capacity of 105 and 100%, which is fine. They can easily handle up to 150% depending on how hot the boilers are. So more or less, if you have a gauge all the way halfway through, it's fine. It's not great, it's fine. Not great, not terrible. If the gauge is at half, your people more or less should be fine. But this gauge is way too high. This gauge is way too high. That means that we're getting a lot of heat here, which is perfect, which is nice. That means we are actually having a heating here in Weltier, that means that this heating plant is functioning. How is this a thing? I have no idea. How is this functioning? I have no idea. Anyway, I really need to do something about this area here. Probably a big park or something. I'm thinking of phasing out buildings here. You know what? Maybe I should start with these kindergartens. 27 workers here, 3 workers here, 1 worker here. It's not a lot. Here and there, 1 or 2 workers. What's with the kindergartens here? Yeah, they're running at capacity more or less. School here is fine. So let's put a kindergarten around here. Let's put a kindergarten next to these buildings. Excuse me. Okay, so we have a small kindergarten over here, and something like this. Capacity 140 kids. I think it's counted as a small kindergarten, even though I think it's quite decent sized. Close, yes, that's fine. It doesn't have to be too far away, and then we can go and collect it to a footpath. Footpath can be collected here, that's fine, so they can start constructing this straight away. Okay, so this is done. Okay, couple of things that Mr. Bill said in the previous episode's comment section was that we should get rid of some of these wooden railroads. You know what? I will get rid of them because all of this system is going to be moved quite fast. Well, soon. I'm hoping so. We have this last system here. I bet that the railroad construction vehicle is close. Oh, it's going away. All right, it finished this construction stage, so it finished the laying of tracks. Wow, this is 3 division. I don't know if I should blame them or why is it happening like this. Anyway, the hump, my lovely lady lumps or something like that. Right, continuing on, we'll see what we're gonna do with people. I think I'm gonna start phasing out a couple of more buildings from here. So phasing out meaning just go and get a wrecking ball against it, and that's it. Kindergarten here, it still should be in decent range to a lot of population, that's fine. That can stay there. Okay, we're gonna focus on whale tier. We have the last segments, well, dealt with here. This is kinda, I wanted to make it a classical, like American town, but it's looking more and more like, actually it has a unique look to it. I think it's American Soviet town. I'm gonna go for a lower rise. We have 3 and 4 floor high, or at least 4 and 5. I'm not sure how they're calculated in here, but we're gonna go for a couple of these buildings. Let's remove a couple of. Stop saying couple of. Let's remove this. We're gonna need new footpaths around here. What about this? This can be removed as well, like this. And this just to create a little bit more space for some buildings, residential ones. And let's go for these residential buildings that everybody's talking about. Well, there's nobody talking about that except me, but anyway. Long and short, yeah, that's the one. These are the ones. Okay, so feng shui towards the road, that should be more or less it. And this side to be higher. Let's pause this. It can be like this. It can be like this. Should I say it again? Well, it can. What can I say? Right, so let's go for the middle one with the mud roads, and then the middle one with the mud roads, just because we don't want it to be fragmenting any of the roads and footpaths, and this is the least one used, the middle entrance, because they can enter the building through the rest of them. Oh, this one is fitting perfectly here, but we're gonna be redesigning the Galask as well in the future, so I think this should be fine. There we go. Okay, so they have access to this. Let's keep it paused. Let's see the statistics of Galask. Galask Town Hall has been moved just down the street around here. And you know what? I will do... Ooh, 5,500 people. Okay, that's a lot. I don't know what you say. I don't care what you think, but this is a lot of people. Okay, this looks a little bit barren. What I'm gonna do now is plant a couple of trees around here. Which ones? Pine, beech, poplar, or acacia. I think I'm gonna go for beech trees, like this. Okay, wow, it's a little bit glitchy here for me, at least. I don't know what that was, but here we go. Oh, we have the footpath here that can be upgraded. Right, let's build the other one first, and then let's go back to the planting trees. We're gonna go for a couple of beech trees in Galask. Here we go. Yeah, I think we can place trees here in between these buildings as well. Okay. Oh, we started with pine. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm happy with this. Keep telling that to yourself. Right. Rest of it is gonna be redone. As soon as these buildings are done, I think we're gonna get like 6,000 people more or less around here, and then we're gonna start like designing the city, making it look nicer. Okay. What do we have here? How is meat doing? Meat is almost full. That's perfect. Do we have any issues in the country? How is the happiness? How is population? Happiness is all the way up. We're gonna real quickly check all the cities while we are paused, and I think we're gonna be more or less done with all the expansions. I would like to see food supplies. Food supplies are here and there. Okay, this silo is full. That means we have production is fine. Statistics. This is October. We're gonna check this year. This year production and consumption will be overall production food 276 tons this year. That doesn't sound like a lot. Let's see, let's go back and see consumption. Manpower, construction, citizen facilities. Oh. Really? Oh, right, okay, my bad. Food, 257. What did we say there? That sounds like 257, and here we have 276. Okay, that's a little bit more than we are actually producing. We are producing a little bit more than we are consuming. So let's go like this. Let's go 290 people producing food here. Is this one all the way up? It should be. It is. I think I think we're gonna have to have. Whoa, why are workers here again? Let's build this. Let's build a little bit better. Ooh, no. Ooh, yay. Let's go like this. Rotate it in this direction. Let's go and build this one over here, like this, and then overpass. That's it. Construct this and footpath and construct it all the way here. Now I know that this is not going to be constructed straight away. It's going to take a while, but I think we're fine. We're going to be this is definitely an upgrade, so people can come here for work. The problem here is a couple of people are complaining about the jobs, and they're literally living next to the food factories and stuff. Right. Let me just check this one more time. What is the distance? Let's see, what's the closest distance here? Okay, can we... Yeah, the only thing that can be a little bit closer is if we build this footpath here. So let's try this one as well. Let's remove this and let's build this like this, and then all the way here. You know what? Yeah, I'll go straight because it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. And this is connected to the main road. That's fine. So it can be constructed. Perfect. I think I'm fine with this. And let's see what else do we have. We have farms here. This is almost full. What's with the cattle here? It's almost full. Slaughterhouse. It's almost full. Storage here. It's perfect. So we have backlog of cattle. Meat is pretty much full. That's fine. Here we go. We're waiting for this one to be constructed, which is gonna take just a few moments, and we're gonna have distribution office here. Distribution office from here is gonna be the main distribution office for our meat distribution. At the moment, our production of meat, we're gonna check statistics as well. If we go to production and overall production, let's pay attention now. Meat, 51 tons this... Really? Okay, that sounds weird. Oh, this is... Wait. I had the wrong thing selected all along. Okay. This year, food production is 369, which is not a problem. I'm going to increase food production anyway. And food consumption is 369? Whoa. We're producing less food, than definitely a good choice. And meat consumption is 801 ton. And meat production is 914. So production of meat could be increased. Now the slaughterhouse, is the slaughterhouse culprit here? No, but people supply here could be. this is a good indicator what needs to be done in the future. So what needs to be done in the future? We need to get, we need to keep a number of workers high in Galask. I'm just gonna check if they require something. We have a gym here. Oh, this gym sucks. Okay. This was kind of planned area for a new city hall. Well, that was never done. So let's go for sports playgrounds and let's see if we can get something with a little bit bigger capacity. I would still like it to be decent. 1980s gym. Okay. It's a little bit on a big side. School gym. 70s. This was a little bit on a small side. 60s. Am I missing something? Football fields. Maybe we can get them to play outside. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna need both. Basketball and volleyball courts. I think I want to do this. I want to have our people outside courts as well. So let's see. Football playground. This looks a little bit big. We probably can squeeze it in here, but I would like to have a gym. School gym 60s. Three. How many people can be at the same time? Sports hall. That's too big. School gym. Yeah, so I would like to go for this or this. 80s or 80s. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go with this one. Let's demolish. Let's make a little bit more space here. Let's move this footpath and let's make this square gym over here. And obviously it's gonna be fighting me. So what we're gonna do here is just a second, and we're gonna have to remove this footpath from here, and we're gonna have to try to level this area. Let's try to level it to this height and see how this is gonna react now. You can see how they're leveling all of this. Perfect. Coffee time for me. Oh, I have a fresh mug. Sorry about that. Oh, delicious. Okay, this was a good coffee. Oh, if you didn't by now, consider making yourself a coffee. These episodes usually last around an hour or so. What about this direction? Maybe I should. You know what I should? I'm gonna do this. I'm doing it. I'm gonna make this area a little bit nicer. We're gonna go and we're gonna connect it like this, and this looks weird here, so I'm gonna go for something like this. Construct this, of course, directly to the footpath, and then small park here. And I'm gonna build it like this. Monument. Is it monument or attraction? Ooh, we can go for attractions. We should have those. Do we? There we go. Picnic spots. Perfect. Build it. And what do we have here? Campfire hut? No. I just wanted to have some benches. Campfire hut, picnic spot, sign, and no. Okay. Public baths, nothing. Ooh, I know. Monument. Monuments are under M, right? There we go. And we have the ears of wheat. Where is that one? Is it this one? Ears of wheat, this monument. This definitely belongs in Galask because it's a breadbasket of our country. So we're gonna go for these two, and then I'm gonna go and build us a Pine Park. Pine Park, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. It's a little bit on the small side, but I don't think anybody minds. Maybe a little bit more towards the gym. Towards the gym. A little bit more trees, maybe one more over here and one more here, just to have a little bit of a park-ish feel about it. Big gym on the way. Sports facilities are gonna be addressed. Everything looks, I think it looks nice. Okay, so let's go. I think we have everything under construction, and while we wait for some of the things to be constructed, let's have a new page. I'm gonna try to pay attention to messages. And finally, this is something that I didn't address in the beginning, but it's gonna be addressed now. We're gonna start on our harbor. Okay, beaches. First we're gonna go, I don't know how much land we're gonna claim from this side, so what we're gonna do is create I was thinking about some kind of a harbor entrance. Now, I can go for flat out harbor, like through the middle, and then have two sides, you know, docks, whatever. The problem with this game is that most of the vanilla docks, and I don't have a lot of ship, or what kind of mods do I have for shipyards? Ship docks. For example, this is one, oh, no, this is a parking spot. We have a small boat yard. Okay, this is a mod. What else do we have? Right, that's the only ones. These are the docks. Is it under cargo stations? I believe we should have this. No, this is offshore platform. We should have under cargo stations. Here we go. Container terminal, and this is one of the ones that I would like to have, where the ships are docked sideways. It's a big one. I'm gonna make a mistake in saying whose mod is this, so I'm not going to do so. I'm thinking about this harbor, where it can be. Now I'm gonna ask you guys about this question, because we're not gonna start with this one. I'm thinking about placing it around here. We should have some space around here, especially when we remove all of these industries here. We should have some space for some kind of container terminal, and potentially even railroad connection to the rest. Well, not potentially, but definitely railroad connection. So what do you think about this harbor being over here? Now, container is not the priority in this case. Okay, so what was my... the grand plan was to... Control G. The grand plan was to have a segregated harbor similar to the, well, many harbors in the world, but let's call out some of them. Antwerp, Rotterdam, Hamburg. They have kind of like canals leading to a harbor. Why is that? Because sea, water, river is always calmer when it has protection. Now, this kind of has a natural protection, as you can see over there, even though we created a little bit additional protection over here, these wave breakers or water breakers, whatever, I forgot what's it called, the piers. And we can do similar, I was thinking of doing the similar things there, but now looking at the geology of this, of this area, I think these seas over here should be pretty calm. So, my thing is, maybe I shouldn't go with the big harbor area, not big harbor area. Big harbor area means that this one is going to be smaller. No, I think this one is going to be bigger, but the big harbor area, I mentioned that just because it would require us electricity problem. Okay, let's start addressing some of the issues. What's the problem with electricity here? You are connected only to this. Okay, that's a big electricity problem. Okay, this is connected there. This is connected only here. Yeah, maybe I should address this. Maybe I should... let's do this real quickly. This is definitely something that I don't want our... This is wind power for you guys. There you go. Actually, this is... I know this is a controversial subject. With some people it's going to be, yeah, go Oolykee. Some people will say you're a moron, which both of you are going to be right. What I wanted to say is electricity production in the world is quite a controversial subject. First of all, I'm pro-nuclear. I know burning coal, unfortunately, some countries with, even though I'm going to say a positive thing, unfortunately, some countries like Poland are being blessed with enormous amounts of beautiful, beautiful underground energy in the form of lignite and anthracite coal. I think lignite is mostly used for power plants. Anthracite is used for the... anthracite is used for the, I think, home heating, steel production, this kind of stuff. That doesn't matter, but lignite, I think it's mostly burned. Maybe I'm wrong, who knows. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that Poland... Right, so Poland, sorry about that interruption, a little bit on the side, but Poland has been blessed with enormous amounts of coal underneath, well, their feet. And I think I read an article where they say that Poland, if they continue the current production and consumption of coal, they would have enough energy for next 300 years, only from coal, which is, wow, it's nice, it's cool, but unfortunately, it has some kind of side effects. If you wonder which ones, try to live in Belhatov area, which is the biggest coal power plant in Europe. Wow, okay, I just wanted to make this a little bit shorter, and I created crap. Why are you not leveling this? What does... One more. Anyway. Right. Whoa. Okay. He actually went through here? Okay, that's fine. Anyway. Let him construct this. And what do we have here? These guys are fine. Storage here for electronics is fine. I think we should be, well, as previously mentioned, fine. What is this? This is technical services? This big? Oh, crap. Wow. Okay, I didn't count on this. Sure. 3 kilometers, mud roads and gravel roads don't need to be cleaned. Let's buy some vehicles here. Let's go for, well, let's start with 8 of these. Okay, do we have any upgrades that we can do here? Oh, yes, we do. So let's go and build this one. So anyway, energy policies, yes. So there was a recently, maybe we should go for the next one as well. All the way? No, unfortunately not. You can go, you know what, go all the way, because it's not being used. There we go. They can go and upgrade all of this. So, news about South Australia creating electricity, and at one point, you know, as this solar power shines and creates electricity during the day. When the night falls, of course, the solar panels won't produce anything, and they have huge, well, big capacity for solar and wind. And what actually happened is that the wind didn't kick in as it's supposed to as soon as sun doesn't shine. So South Australia's power production came over 90% with gas production. By gas production, 4 different types of gas power plants had to be kicked in to subsidize for the wind and the solar. I'm not the guy. Well, I hoped I'm not going to be the guy who's going to be talking crap about, you know, alternative energy sources, and well, I don't consider nuclear. Well, anyway. Oh, do we have one excavator here? Let's start building this infrastructure over here. So, oh, we probably gonna need. Let's go for this one. Let's go here. Let's build this, and then we have 2 things we can construct here. One of them will be. Oh, this is still not connected. Let's go 1 and 2. Oh, you can go for 3. That's fine. You know what? I'll go all the way. Right, so the South Australia energy production was mostly gas, even though they have this enormous solar and wind potential, well, production potential. It's not just not being used because there's no wind and there's no sun at night. And of course, everything had to be subsidized by gas. I mean, like, if you want to do combos of electricity by using wind, solar, and some substitute, that has to be fossil fuels. Maybe geothermal can be, but it's a little bit over my head, so I'm talking out of my ass right now. But I think it can be subsidized by geothermal. Geothermal seems like an energy that you can tone down when it's not needed, but if you have access to geothermal, why would you even use any other source of energy, because it should be so clean. But anyway, wow, that's a lot of crops that's left over. October, I think December, they have until December to pick it up. Are you waiting to be loaded? Yes, that's fine. Wait until loaded, that's perfect. These guys are delivering crops. They're all straight away being loaded here. They have how many? 5 harvesters, 4 kilovets. What? And how many? For only 3 tractors? Aren't we supposed to have... Oh, no, it's 4 tractors. 4 forestry tractors, 3 plows, and 5 harvesters. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Let them do the voodoo that they do so well. Okay, anyway, so nuclear energy is something that, you know, I think we should be utilizing more. Of course, pay attention to safety and this kind of crap, and hopefully that's gonna work out nicely for everybody. But who knows? I'm not an expert in this, and don't claim to be. I'm just thinking that, you know, 21st century deserves 21st century solutions. Not that we should rush to a solution just because it's 21st century problem and that we should use this kind of solution. But I think I know that extreme amounts of ups and downs in the grid. Whoa. Price of fuel reason up, that's fine. Electricity problem, we resolved that. And heating, whoa, heating problem? Was this always like this? I think it might have been. And we never resolved this. Right, we actually have to address this as well. Heating, oh, right, maybe we should have a new system of heating around here. Interesting. We're gonna do something about this soon. But anyway, harbor. So anyway, electricity production in South Australia was 90-something% from gas production, and those gas plants are not too expensive to build. They are, well, compared to some other power plants, but they require money to be built. And the problem with that is, I think I have why did this one didn't go further? Let's just check here. Yeah, so this is a little bit of an thinking I have concerning the nuclear power plants, nuclear energy, and why we should limit ourselves from using renewables, just because it's going to be extremely expensive in the long run. I mean, two best countries to compare if you want to see proper or good electricity production, compare just France and Germany. They are countries of the similar size and similar electricity consumption. Of course, Germany has a little bit more, but you can see, I think, Energy Live online, something. Google that, energy production live. You're gonna see how much electricity and how green every country is. In Europe, you can compare Germany and France. France has some people say 60, some say over 80% of their electricity produced by nuclear, and they have one of the greenest energy production in the world. Norway is close by, but they have enormous amounts of dams, which again is the double-edged sword. Does it harm marine life or, well, river life and that kind of stuff? But anyway, let's stop talking about this. Mr. Joshua, yes, we are having absolutely, we should say we should have absolutely every single construction office working their asses off. I'm hoping. You can see that there's no excavators here, so hopefully they started on the big projects, big business, and I think we are progressing nicely. I did pause this. I will get the road construction office up and running, well, busy like this. Let them construct these bad boys, and then we have our buses working. Buses are not working that hard. I think they're waiting for capital fuel. Assigned office. Okay, we're gonna go and tell them to finish these excess roads. I know that some of them are don't require workers, but I think we should have vehicles on the way. Asphalt is here. Maybe I should have waited. It requires asphalt. Do you have vehicles on the way here? And yeah, okay, let's just say yes. Fine. We have everything working out here. We're gonna pause again, and I'm gonna start with the big project that I mentioned now, and that would be the coal exports. So we're gonna have a railroad coming in here from our main coal area over there. There was talk of me using the conveyor belts all the way here to the harbor area, and then delivering all the coal using the conveyor belts. But I think it's too enormous project. It's not expensive. I think it's the easy way out. This is what I think about that. I think it's an easy way out, and what I would like to do is to create a railroad infrastructure, which they're going to be using only this part of the main railroad infrastructure to deliver coal from here through this section over here to a big storage over here. And you know what? Done. I will do that right now. We're gonna deal with this right now. We're gonna have two harbors. We're gonna have two big harbors. We're gonna have the two storage facilities. Let's go for storage facilities first, because they're gonna take a lot of space. We're gonna go for these ones. Two. Why two, I hear you say? Well, we're gonna have two because we're gonna have both storage areas for iron and coal. Now we have to have a space for railroad here, and obviously this kind of raises an issue. Should we have it in this direction or that direction? I think this is decent. So let's try like this. Actually, you know what? The loading facility can be all the way here. We can just have storage facilities there. Yeah, let's start pushing. Let's start closing in on this. Electricity connected, that's fine. Can we rotate in this direction? Yes, we can, but we won't. We're gonna rotate in this direction as well. So what we're gonna do now, this is gonna be our loading unloading facility. Well, we're gonna have loading unloading facility over here, railroad one. Railroad unloading facility is gonna go in, it's fine, I think this direction is pretty much fine. Let's build it without any connections. And we can connect this to both coal and iron. I will be using the same conveyor belt for both. I also want to have a loading facility here, so I would like to have something like this. This is loading facility. This is going to be used for any imports of iron and coal. Imports, I hear you say? Yes, we're gonna have a harbor ready for everything. We're gonna have it ready for end of the world if need be. So what we're gonna do now is connect all of this and create railroad infrastructure and start constructing this railroad infrastructure. Okay, so what we need to do here? We need to, first of all, connect this one. I think this is going to be the major thing, and it has to be connected directly. Let's go this way. You can see how straight this goes. There we go. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. This is what I wanted. And then exchanger can be somewhere in this long path. Let's start construction of this. This is one long construction, that's fine. We have a construction office here. What you guys are doing is absolutely nothing. How many? You're full of vehicles, that's perfect. We just resettled some of the vehicles from elsewhere. So let's construct this one and this one. There we go. 2 vehicles should be able to go in here and construct those. Okay, the second stage, why don't they have anything to do? Because we didn't upgrade this railroad electricity hoses overhead going to our new nuclear city. Nuclear city electricity hoses go all the way here. You can see that one of the railroad lines is electrified, the other one is not. And we can... Okay, let's zoom out. Wow. That's a long-ass construction project. Okay, can you go all the way here? You can. That's only one construction, and the other one has hoses, right? Yes, the other one has electricity hoses already installed. That's perfect. This one, it's 2 different projects. So again, this is fine. We can assign another train here, and we still have space for one more train to, well, do something. What's something? Something is we're gonna have to create a couple of Y intersections around here, but that's gonna be... Ooh, they're done with the fire station. Sweet. How many? 1 of these, and let's go for 4 of these because one of these is fine. Okay, I'm gonna just talk about other crap for a second here. Well, we're paused. You know what? Yeah, let's talk about other crap for a second here. We need a candidate. We need a candidate city for something that we're gonna be doing in near future. Now, everybody under the sun knows that Alaska is also famous by what's it called? Not bushfires. Bush something. Mr. Moore, help out. The bush pilots. Let's go with bush pilots. Those are the pilots of the small water landing planes. They don't have to be water landing. They can land anywhere. It's Cessnas and some kind of models like that. So for every expansion in the future, potentially including this one, we're gonna have a small airport. What I wanted to do is build small airports. I don't know if this is possible. I really don't know. We cannot land on water. We don't have water landing planes. So what we can do is create small airport road connection, for example. This is where we can construct the rest of the landing. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna need I think I'm gonna need 1 airplane parking. built, well, at some point. I need to know, do we have, can I see any prices of planes and stuff, how much it costs to buy without buying any of the landing pads? I don't think so. These only support helicopters, so we're gonna have to have aircraft landing pads. The reason why I'm asking you this is how long of an airstrip do we need for the smallest planes we have? So I wanted to have, every time we have expansion, we need to deliver people here to first work in the fire station to have a fire station operational. Second, oh, is this the heating plant? Oh crap. Second, to have the, because it's too far away from the fire station over here, and we need people delivered to both of them, and heating as well. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. So, and the second thing is to deliver people, forward people who are going to be working, firefighters and heating plant operators who are going to be working in these offices until we construct the city and infrastructure everywhere else. So at least this is going to give us some kind of airplanes around Alaska flying around delivering people. So this is one of the rare things I potentially a little bit consider that could be realistic enough that we can utilize in whatever we're building right now, whatever we're constructing right now. Well, trying to implement airplanes in this game and in this Alaska, I think this is, we can try deliver electronics, how realistic that is, food, deliver food, but delivering food with planes is not just vanity. I know it's Alaska and we do not have such a bad infrastructure here that we can deliver everything with trains and trucks. So like delivering people would be simply some kind of a first step of utilizing planes in Alaska map. So I was thinking of creating a small airport. Maybe, why the hell not? We can try to build an airport around here, small one. In between fire station over here and heating plant over there. Is this a possibility? Let's try. So, do we have airplane infrastructure? Where is it based? Airplane parking. Okay, we have parking. So this is hangars. I won't go for hangars. Zeppelins. We have those. How is it separate? Please don't tell me that. Frig it. Okay, so we have the control tower. Where the hell is the rest of the airport stuff? University, depot, storage, roll, school, ship, playgrounds, hubs, stations. I think it should be under platform stations. Let's see here. This is central bus station, airport without inscription. Okay, this is a little bit on the big side. I think I should have crappy small airports. By crappy, I mean like just our average airports. Passenger heliports. No, I don't want to use the... I might have to look for this. I might have to look because I think none of these are actually airports. We do have... what's this? This is railroad station. We have this airport, but this looks like it's a little bit on the big side. I wanted just a basic small airport, and I'm pretty sure we have some. The only thing we have here in vanilla is the, well, vanilla one. Which is way too big. This is way too big for us. So I'm gonna have to play with this. I'm gonna have to find mods to implement planes. Small parking, and I wanted to see how much landing do the small ones. Was it AN2? Antonov's 2 would be Alaska's version of Bush pilots, Bush planes. Bush, Mr. Moore? Yeah, anyway, so these guys. Right, so airplanes hopefully going to be implemented soon. We're going to have somewhere in some city center for airport distribution. Obviously, capital city or Nicesburg have decent infrastructure that we can utilize, but do you guys have any other suggestions? Obviously, Koptigrad is going to be chemical production. Nicesburg, I think, has a lot of space that we can use. Murmansk definitely does not have a lot of space because potentially we will be expanding the whoa, this is progressing really fast. Groundwork construction requires only buses to finish. Ooh, okay, I forgot about buses. Okay, that's it. Going back to our harbor area, so we talked about planes. Let's go to harbor area. So we have two different things that's gonna happen here. We're gonna have loading and unloading harbor. I still didn't decide how I'm gonna build the harbors. We can go. You know what? Let's connect this first. We're gonna go for conveyor towers. Conveyor pipe engine. Here we go. Conveyor towers. I'm gonna go with the ones that goes like this. Feng Shui. Okay, this is Feng Shui. Like this. This needs to be input, so we're gonna have to go all the way here. All the way around here, and then another one all the way around here. Is this possibility? Wow, that's a long ass conveyor belt. And then we're gonna have to have ones going in different directions. So this is just from this unloading facility. We're gonna have to go for loading as well. So everything that is delivered here is delivered here. That's fine. So we're gonna have to go for two harbor areas. Okay, I think I decided that we're gonna go for normal solution right now, and we'll see if we're gonna make it and we're gonna do everything we can to make it form over function, that it looks nicer than it actually is. So we have like this. I can do it all the way here and then have no, don't do anything complex. I was thinking of, you know what, let's do it like this. Let's try to implement them here. Do we have any... we said ship cargo stations. We should have oil loading terminal. This is for something else. We need ships. Okay. Fishing port. No. Medium... Ooh. Gravel loading. Why gravel? Ooh, bigger one. This is loading. What does it mean? Medium. How fast is it compared? Doesn't really matter. We need a small aggregate dock. That's way too small. Oh, but it's small rural dock. They're way too small. Small, no. Second page. Fishing port. Aggregate cargo harbor. Small. Ooh, this is for the import-export of the cement. We can do this as well, but we need proper gravel supply over here. I think it's resolved now, but I don't know if I should be exporting anything that has anything related to gravel. And pumping harbor, we already have those. Okay, so I'm thinking about these ones. This says small, medium gravel loading, unloading. Transfer platform. Ooh, what the hell is this? Ah, right, this is for transferring from trains to trucks. That doesn't matter. Container terminal. I think there's nothing else here that we can... I think I'm gonna go for these ones. The fat ones or the skinny ones. Let's see how much space do they take. Oh, they only require ground, and this is a good thing. They don't require to be on the... Oh, does it mean that it's gonna work or not? Did anybody try these? I think I'm gonna go like this. So this is loading area. And we have to have two of each. What about the vanilla one? Right. I didn't mention what I wanted to do here. I wanted to make the... where is it? Cargo harbor medium. Okay. No. Loading. So what I wanted to have each one of these harbors to have at least two conveyor belts from everywhere connected to this. So two conveyor belts from one and the other, so it can be much faster to well, load unload. So something, let's try this without any connections. Let's build it here. This is crap load, huge harbor. And the second one would be loading, sorry, unloading. So second one would be unloading. Again, this has to be connected. Do we want to put it close to here? Maybe. How is this gonna look like? Interesting. That's the best thing the best I can do. So these are two loading and two unloading platforms. Can we do this any better? Can this be placed in any better direction? So, unloading obviously is gonna go to the same storages, that will be here and then here, so we can tap into... I can probably put a tower over here, that's gonna help with loading of this one. So what I can do is this, demolish this, go for conveyor pipe engine, and then put 3 inputs, 1 output. Where is you? Here we go. 3 inputs and 1 output. Like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That doesn't seem correct. Oh yeah, it is. So something like this. Without connections, that's fine. And then we're gonna have... we can... probably should have stayed here. So we need... this is gonna be for loading only. So for loading only, we're gonna have, again, a road. You know what? We're gonna have to have a road here. Can I just put a road bang in the bang spank middle? Like this, just as a placeholder, so I can build infrastructure around it. So we can have these 3 into 1, no, 1 into 3. So something like this. There we go. I think, I don't know if it's going to be possible to have 2 conveyor belts connected to this, or if I'm going to be able to squeeze 2 conveyor belts in here. What she said, but we'll do our best. And then we have the opposite thing that we need to do is unloading of this, which can be done like this, and we need to unload. Okay, so we have this one. Well, this one and this one are connected for unloading. Let's see this. This one is connected, so we have unloading to this storage and unloading through this conveyor belt to this storage. Okay, so we have one conveyor belt connected to both unloadings. Now the loading is going to be a different pair of shoes. Well, actually it's not. It's going to be, it looks like it's going to be simple. We have loading here. Is this loading? I think it is. I'm loading this game right now, and it can be like this, or maybe not. So we need to connect this to this. This is going to be a tricky one. So we need a conveyor belt connected from this storage facility to this one here. Can we have... Oh, this is going to be sweet. Ooh, I just had an idea. We can use same ones for loading and unloading. So if I build this one over here and then just finish this one all the way on the other side, how is that gonna help? We can do this. Let's try this one. No, I need 3 inputs. 3 inputs, 1 output, like this. Build it here, and then have something like... Come on. Something like this. We can go from here, and then go from... Oh, no, I need the other one. Okay, this is way too close. I think I might have misbuilt this one. Let's remove this and this. Oh, but yeah, this is gonna be tricky in any way. We need 1 input, 3 outputs, so we have output here. Can we angle this? Okay, it's tricky. We can do it like this, for example. Can we do it nice? Can we do it this to be nice? Like this way? Ah, this one is gonna be the first tricky one. Okay, let's build this one. And then this one. There we go. These... Oh, no. This is directly in the entrance of this one here. Well, this is... let's do this first. Let's do the... Let's do the connections first. The gravel connections is what we need. Gravel connection is what we need. That's fine. So we have all of these connections. The conveyor belt connection is gonna... You know what? We can do this like... let's just take a step back. This is gonna be fast now. So we can use actually the same conveyor belt for loading and unloading of everything. Let's do. This is fine. So up to here, it's fine. So we can do this. All of these conveyor belts, they need to have two purposes, both for loading and unloading. So when the stuff is unloaded, it goes to this conveyor belt and then it's unloaded to this one and needs to be unloaded to this one. Okay, that's fine. Let's put a conveyor belt all the way here. How are we doing time-wise? We're not doing that well. Oh, right, I removed that one. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's put this one. This is gonna need input. No. Let's go like this. This one needs to go all the way here. 1 into 3. Unfortunately, this is the only one that he gives me here. For both unloading, what about here? Oh. I can't believe that this is actually a thing. It's connected to everything. Just demolish this asphalt road because you need to be made from something else. So we have this we have this connected to everything. Okay, so this is loading. This is loading all of these storages. Okay, now let's unload all of these storages. So let's build a circle around here. So let's go and build something like this. And then go and build conveyor belts in the opposite direction. So conveyor belts in the opposite direction, this is unloading. So I think this is going to be important one. So let's build it without any connections because conveyors are the most important thing. And go all the way here. Can we connect this as well? Not really. So I'm going to go and build it all the way. You know what? Maybe like this. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. I'm just going to show you what I mean by this. So this is the full circle around the storage area. Okay, so we have a full circle going from loading to unloading. Perfect. So whoever unloads is going to have to unload coal somewhere, iron somewhere. Okay, now let's go for loading. So for loading ships, we're going to have this is loading. And we're going to have this unloading. So in order to unload this, we're gonna have to first of all demolish this one. So we're gonna have the conveyor belt. Wow, I didn't even think about this like this, to use it all together at the same time. So we're gonna have 3 loadings and 1 unloading. So let's rotate this one. Here we go. Like this. And we need this one. So it doesn't really matter where this one is gonna be connected. We can always go and remove this and then go again 3 loading, 1 unloading, and rotate it in the right direction, and voila. So we currently have a single conveyor belt, except it needs to be loaded here as well. Ooh, this one is going to be a little bit tricky. Let's try this one. Excuse me. We're going to have 1 loading, 3 unloading, right? No, 3 loading, 1 unloading. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a tricky one. Maybe this is going to be the one with the footpaths. Let's go with the footpaths. Let's go with the footpaths. And once in a while, we can... Ooh, can we go for 3 in 1? Or you know what, maybe I shouldn't push it. Here we go. Like this. And then go for conveyor belts. Connecting this and this. Come on. This and then now this. Oh no. Haha, works. Perfect. So this is how it's gonna work. Trains are gonna deliver coal here, and coal and iron both here, and then they're gonna be loaded in respectable warehouses. If the ships come in, it can leach or pool resources from many of the warehouses. One from here, the other from here. And then if the loading area, sorry, this is unloading. Oh, I'm missing one thing. I'm missing. I need a full circle here. I need to build one more over here. How are we doing time-wise? I think we're aware of the time, but doesn't matter. I'm enjoying myself here. Right, so we're gonna go for road, 3 into 1. So rotate. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So even when the boat delivers stuff, it's gonna go in this conveyor belt. It's gonna go all around where it needs to go, either in coal or iron. So we have both loading and unloading in this loading, unloading coal and iron in the same conveyor belt, circular conveyor belt that we built here. Anyway, it's a little bit anticlimactic compared to what I had envisioned. Well, I don't even know if what I had envisioned would fit in here, but anyway, I think this is a good system. I don't know what you think, guys, but let me know in the comment section. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video. Happy Friday, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.